Alright. Go.
Yo, what's up? My name is Olamile Konlawa, and I welcome you to a very interesting edition of Oga CEO, the podcast. And this is what we do here. We talk about money. After money, it is money. So, I welcome you to this very interesting episode. And I want to please beg you for something. If you are new to this channel and you have not joined the family, this is the right opportunity for you to do that. Why not just click the subscribe button and so that you can get our new videos as it is hot. Whenever it drops, so you'll be the first to get. Please. I need you to build this channel, right? Thank you. Now, if you have been following us before, just keep following us and don't stop playing the video, because today we're going to be talking about something that has to do with money, like money. So we're talking about a Lagos State grant that has to do with Lagos Cares. And sorry if I'm rushing too fast, because I'm just excited, because people really need funds to boost their business and to support one or two things like that. So without wasting much of our time, if you find it useful, click like. If you don't find it useful, tell us in the comment section. So let's go straight into it. It's going to be a very long one. It's not one of our short videos. It's it's an how-to video of how you can access the Lagos Care grant. So without wasting too much of our time, Lagos Care grant was a result of the COVID-19 Action, Recovery and Economic Stimulus Program. So when you say Lagos Cares, the CARE stands for COVID-19 Action, Recovery and Economic Stimulus Program. It's a federal government initiative, so each state are managing or supervising their own angle of the whole grant. So for Lagos, we call it Lagos Cares, and as a result of the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and in line with the vision of the federal government of Nigeria to lift 100 million people out of poverty. 100 million people out of poverty. The federal government sought and obtained assistance from the World Bank to implement a 2-year emergency response program named the Nigerian COVID-19 Action, Recovery and Economic Stimulus program, which is called the NGK. So if you're doing reside in Lagos, maybe you're watching from Kaduna or Benin or Asaba or Adekiti or Akure. By the way, I'm from Adekiti. Okay, that's just by the way. So make sure you find out what your state governors are doing concerning the NGK's program. But as we speak right now, Lagos State is reopening the portal for applications. So if you did not benefit during the 2020 edition, this is the right time. This is the best time for you to apply for and the grant. So it's a grant you're not paying back. It's going to help to give you leverage in your business. It's going to boost your business and all of that. But more importantly that you need to know is that there are certain areas, there are certain categories for you to be able to apply. So basically the program consists of 3 resort areas. There's a focus on social protection, there's a focus on agriculture, there's focus on the micro, small and medium scale enterprise. So LSETF, that's Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, is the one responsible for, is the government agency that is responsible for managing for Lagos State. So I just assume that this video will help those who are in Lagos, who are Lagos residents, who want to access this facility to boost their business. So for this year, it's actually open. I got the mail on Friday night, Saturday morning, and I got the email from LSCTF that the portal is now open for applications and they are receiving fresh applications. So it's divided into 3 segments. We have the credit grant, we have the operations grant, we have the IT enhancement grant. These are the 3 angles of the Lagos Cares 2023 application procedure program, whatever. So for the credit grant, it says that if you are owing a registered microfinance bank, if your business have borrowed money in the past, that is between June 16, 2020 and now. If you take a loan between June 16, 2020 and now, and you are struggling to pay back, you can apply for the credit grant. Lagos State government, in collaboration with the federal government of Nigeria, is ready to help you offset up to 40% of your loan. Yes, you heard that right. They are ready to offset 40% of your loan. That is, if you are taking a loan between 2020, if you are taking a loan between June 16, 2020 and now, and you are struggling to pay back, right? If you apply for the credit grant, they are ready to offset up to 40% of your loan. So this means I'm going to be explaining more details about that during the course of the video. So, but obviously, it's not the loan that you go and collect from your Sikira or the one that Brother Kamau borrowed you. It is one that is borrowed by maybe like a microfinance bank or like a registered qualified financial institution. That is that about that. So that's the first one. Secondly, we have the operations grant. Operations grant is a conditional grant to support ongoing operational expenditure. Operation grant is a conditional grant to support ongoing operational expenditure. That means that the grant is ready to cover up to 50% of any verifiable documented monthly operational cost for 6 months, including but not limited to staff salaries, documented utilities, rents, documented private security expenses, alternative power supply, etc. Now, if you know you did not borrow any money to pay and you are not paying back, and this one you just want to run your business and all of that, so that means you can apply for the operations grant. Operations grant is where they just support your going concern of your business, where the Lagos State government, in collaboration with the federal government of Nigeria, is saying that, hey, come and take this operations grant. So we're going to cover 50% of your operation costs. What are operation costs? Those are payment of staff salaries, rent, cost of power, alternative power supply, security, and all of that, things that gives your business a going concern. And they say they're ready to do this for like 6 months, 50% grant of your verifiable operational cost for 6 months. That's for operations grant. Now, the third one is the one some of us will be interested in. It's called the IT enhancement grant. Unlike the first and the second one that has to do with direct cash money, this one is a non-cash. You ain't seen shishi. Yeah. Okay, so on the more serious note, this one is a non-cash grant. So this one just has to do with you need support for maybe equipment, but this one is more specific on digital technology. That means maybe you need to buy computers, you need to buy gadgets, and you just need to get your business going, and you just be like, okay, if I have this, it will help my business and all of that. So you have this IT enhancement grant support. It is to increase your capacity through the adoption of technology and the upgrade of digital technology, particularly tools that support remote work. We talk about IT infrastructure, we talk about connectivity, we talk about digital technology, we talk about laptop, internet, e-commerce tools, productive software suites, etc, etc, etc. So basically, let me take it again. We have 3 to apply for the Lagos State CARES program for 2023. You have 3 options, 3 alternatives to choose from. You can choose from the credit grant facility, you can choose from the operations grant facility, you can choose from the IT enhancement grant facility. And I said the credit grant facility is when you are owing, you've taken a loan between June 16, 2020 and now, and you are struggling to pay back that loan, and that loan is for your business. That means COVID-19 perhaps must have affected you. So you can apply for the credit grant, and they are ready to help you offset 40% of that loan. 40% of that loan. 40% of that loan taken by a registered and recognized financial institution. Secondly, there's the operations grant. The operations grant is you do not have, I'm assuming you've not collected any loan, you just want to keep your business going, and you are being affected by the economy and all of that. So what you can do with the operations grant is that verifiable, documented monthly operational cost for 6 months. They're ready to help you offset 50% of that total cost, which is you might want to pay your staff salaries, you might want to pay for electricity, utilities, rent, and all of that. So that might have affected your business or slowed down your business. So you can apply for the operations grant. I'll be going more details on how to apply for all of these things. We'll be looking at how much the threshold and all of that. And the last thing we talk about the IT enhancement grant. IT enhancement grant. This one has to do with basically you need an upgrade of your digital technology, internet services, internet infrastructure, computers, e-commerce, productivity software, and all of that. So you can apply for the IT enhancement grant. The other has to do with direct cash. This one is a non-cash facility. So let's go quickly into the details. Please, this is a good time to please like this video, please. I will cry. Okay, I cannot cry. I'm an adult. So if you're not like this video, please like this video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do that. Please, I beg you, subscribe to this channel. Like, I want to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of August. It's possible now if you do it for me. Thank you. Yes, sir. So back to the video. We'll be talking about the amount involved and the requirements for each of these facility. For the credit grant facility, yes, it only applies to micro enterprise and SMEs. Micro enterprise and SMEs. So for micro enterprise, so they can help you pay up your loan if it's up to ₦1 million. Yes, that is if the 40% of your loan is at least ₦1 million. If it's SME, they can help you pay up to 1 million naira. So the threshold for the credit grant facility is 1 million naira. So if you have borrowed money and you're struggling to pay back and you think 1 million naira is going to go a long way, you should apply for the credit grant. They're going to help you pay your debt. Like, I love this country. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. One love, man. One love. All right, so they're going to give you up to 1 million naira to pay off your loan. That is if it's like at least minimum of 40% of your performing loans taken between June 16, 2020 and now, and you're struggling to pay back. They are ready to help you offset 40% if it's up to 1 million. At least the maximum cap, if it's 100K, 200K, 400, 500, 650, they will help you pay it. Trust me, they will pay it. Yes. We better go and apply and before you start saying that it's not real. Million people are benefiting. I'll tell my mommy for you. So, without wasting too much of our time, let's go to the operations grant. For the credit grant, let me quickly run through the requirements. The requirements are very, very simple. You must provide the BVN, the bank verification number of the principal. You must provide the company registration details where applicable. You must provide an evidence of existing business operation. You must show that the business is currently in operation. You must provide LASRA. You must have your LASRA. If you live in Lagos and you don't have LASRA, will you help? Like, you just have to have LASRA because you cannot benefit from anything if you are not, if your details is not captured in a database of the government. You must have evidence of tax payments. You must have been paying your taxes, and you must have evidence of existing loan from qualified financial institution. Evidence of existing loan. That means there must be proof that you actually collected a money, and you want them to help you pay back that money. And you must have a minimum of 3 staff. That means you cannot just run a one-man show and say you collect 10 million naira or Benny. You are your own. No. So that is for the micro enterprise. The same also applies for the SME. If you're an SME, you must have the BVN of the directors. So the other one has to do with more of sole proprietorship. For this one, you must have the BVN of all the directors. You must have the company registration details. You must have evidence of existing business operation. You must have evidence of tax payment. You must have LASRA of directors. You must have evidence of existing loan from qualified financial institution, and you must have a minimum of 10 staff. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. Don't forget about it, though. This one is serious matter. This is money matter. So that is that for the credit grant. So for the operations grant, the operations grant has to do with you want to pay your day-to-day morning activities. Show you So please, if you have not liked this video, like this video, please. I'm begging you. Even if you have not liked it, just like it now. Like it now. And please, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. I need you so that you can always get new videos, fresh videos, and all of that. So operations grant is when you have at least going concern of your business and you want them to help you offset some of maybe payment of staff salary, payment of utilities, and all of that. So for operations grant, there are 3 categories of people who can benefit from the operations grant. Number 1 category is the nano enterprise, nano entrepreneurs. Then we have the micro enterprise, we have the SME. So the nano enterprise must have at least 1 to 2 employees, and you can access up to 50,000 naira. The micro enterprise, you can access up to 500,000 naira. The SME can access up to 1 million naira. So this, I guess, most people want to be interested more in this operations grant, especially those people who are running a nano enterprise. That means one-man business, like you are a barber, you are a tailor, you are a shoemaker, you are a bag maker, you are a drink seller, whatever you are. Just 1 to 2 employees, maybe yourself and your husband, yourself and your sibling, yourself and your brother, yourself and just 1 or 2 employees, and you can access 50k to support your operations of your business. So what are the requirements? So for nano and micro, for nano, there's not really much of a details because obviously you are not captured in that. Your business is not registered. How many barber is registered? How many tailor is registered? So for nano, you don't even need business registration for all of that. But for micro enterprise, if you want to access the 50k, you can just access the 50k just through your provide evidence of going concern that your business is existing and all of that. You access the 50k. But for the micro enterprise, that is, if you want to access up to like 500,000 for your operation cost, you need to provide the BVN of the owner of the company. So if you are the owner of the company, you need to provide your BVN. You should know what BVN is by now because everyone in Nigeria should have BVN. Because if you don't have a BVN, you don't have a bank account. And I know you have a bank account because if you want to ask for urgent 2k now, you put bank accounts there. So the BVN of the principal is very important, and the company registration, even though it's business name, just make sure that your company is registered. And you need to have evidence of existing business operation. Your business must be in operation. You need to have LASRA, evidence of existing loan from qualified financial institution, and you need to have minimum of 3 staff. That's for the micro enterprise. And for the SME, same thing as that of the credit. You need to have the BVN of the directors. You have to have the company registration details. You need to have evidence of existing business operation, evidence of tax payment, LASRA of directors, evidence of existing loan from qualified financial institution, and you must have a minimum of 10 staff, while the micro enterprise must have a minimum of 3 staff. So without wasting much time, let's quickly go to the IT enhancement grant. IT enhancement grant is when you need support for equipment and machinery of digital technology and all of that. Maybe you need access to computer, internet, e-commerce platform, software, hardware, software, whatever. So you can access up to 400,000 if you're a micro enterprise, or you can access up to 1.5 million if you're an SME. This is actually the highest, 1.5 million if you're an SME. So, and the requirement is simple. If you're a micro enterprise, you can have access to 400k, like I said, and you need basically the BVN of the sole proprietor, that's the owner of the business, the company registration. You need to have evidence of existing business operation. You need to have LASRA. You need to have evidence of tax payments. You need to have evidence of existing loans from qualified financial institution, and minimum of 3 staff. I don't really think this must be a mix-up. The existing loan does not apply to IT, tech grant, and the operations. The existing loan has to do with those people that want to pay off their loan. This must have been a mix-up, but that's just me thinking, because there's nothing talking about why should I is it that only people that borrow loan that need grant? Even me say I need grant. So For SME, you need the BVN of directors, you need company registration, you need evidence of existing business operations, you need evidence of tax payment, you need last of directors, you need evidence of existing loan from qualified financial institution, and you need to have minimum of 10 staff. So previous beneficiaries of the operations grant are now eligible for the credit grant provided you have a loan that was taken from June 16, 2020 to date from a licensed microfinance or commercial bank. So even though you have benefited before from the LSETF operations grant, you can still apply for the credit grant. So far, you have taken a loan and you want to pay back the loan. So that is that about that. So if you want to apply, all you need to go to is lsetf.ng / or no, if you want to apply, actually the main portal is lsetf. I'll put it in the description below, lsetf.ng to apply. But if you want to read about the care grants and all of that, but to apply, you need to go to apply.lsetf.ng. Apply apply.lsetf.ng. So when you get there, you have a screen that is showing like this, and from there you will see new first-timer applicant, you will see old existing applicant or beneficiary. So I recommend you just click new first-timer applicant if you are new. If you're already old, click old existing applicant beneficiary. So when you click that, you have to put in your email address and all of that. So I'm going to be doing a new video where I'm going to show you how I applied for my own Lagos Cares program. So that will be that all for today. I'm going to be doing a follow-up video shortly so you first understand before another video to explain to you how I'll put you through the step-by-step process of how to apply for this grant and how to do what is necessary to ensure that you win this grant. Like I said, Ogasio is about helping businesses survive, because yes, that's what we do. We survive. We don't have any other thing to do. We want to just survive. So please, I beg you, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Please, I'm begging you. If you find this video useful, kindly give it a thumbs up, click the like button, and if you have any questions, observation, why not just put it on the comment section. And thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to be doing another follow-up video concerning this. I'm interested in, at least I want my followers to benefit from this grant. So and I'll drop my direct WhatsApp line in the comment section. So in case you want to reach out to me if you need any assistance with application and all of that. So we'll do it together, and trusting God, our businesses will thrive. So that will be all for today on Oga CEO. I'll see you the next time I see you. Let me promise you, because I'll see you the next time I see you. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.